Hello everyone. I thought I would take you behind the scenes here at Bear Dimension HQ and perhaps answer a question that some of you have been asking, which is, every time I do a video, whether I'm reading a story or whether I'm telling you about the Bear Dimension, Penelope sits here very patiently, doesn't she? And sometimes she even doesn't have her makeup on. If she hadn't done makeup, she would. And let me just clarify for you. So, doing her makeup, let me show you Penelope without her makeup on, right? It's a bit, isn't it? So, in order to do her makeup, remember she is a teddy bear. What we do is, yeah, she loves the little face. She loves it, absolutely loves it. There you go. And so now, you see, she can see properly out at the camera. You see what a difference that makes? She can see properly out at the camera. So she sits here, doesn't she? Very politely and quietly. Why does she do that? Co-host? Does she do much? You do a little bit of talking, don't you? Yes, mummy. See what I mean? But I thought we should perhaps have a little word with her today and see about, what does she feel about things? But first I would like to, this is behind the scenes, so we'll just show you today. Now, I'm sitting at a table with a French dictionary, a big fat French dictionary on it, and the laptop, because that's the right height. Now, Penelope, not very good, is it? So today we have, I can't pronounce it, Igariada More, that's not the way to pronounce it, Welsh dictionary, and French, French for cats, all the French your cat will ever need. Perfect little book, and then that sort of props it up a bit. So that is the special effects. That's behind the scenes of the special effects of how we get her to be at that height and actually be looking at the camera. And then, of course, ideally, sometimes mummy forgets, but ideally she's done her makeup because it's important. And let's go into why it is important. We can't go all the way into why it's important because Penelope here is obviously one of the bears. She is a type of bear that I haven't told you about yet because that bear comes in the third Our Rabbits Bears book. And currently only book 1 is out, although book 2 is being edited as we speak. But book 3, which I am halfway through writing, has Penelope in, and she arrived in my life, and of course I immediately realised, Miss Penelope Lemon Biscuit, what a character. She must be pretty special. She is. She's very special. But you are going to have to wait for book 3 to find out exactly what that's all about. But suffice it to say, she is, as it were, a representative of the Bear Dimension, a very important representative. Look at that, she's representing of the Bear Dimension. So that is why she sits in every video as representing, if you like, the energy of the Bear Dimension, because that is something that she embodies. She brings that. Now, these books, the stories, Our Rabbits Bears, they bring that energy. I bring that energy, but Penelope is the very embodiment of everything that is Bear Dimension, actually. And there are a lot of wonderful things about the Bear Dimension. Penelope, I think, is a sparkling example. And it's not to say that the Bear Dimension is a place where everybody is perfect and everybody is shiny and speaks to each other like this and never gets upset, because that isn't really very real. It's a very real place. Bears, we get the Pesser bear who are always complaining about everything and seeing the negative side. And we get other bears who are a bit lazy and they don't want to do any work and they can't be bothered with things. So there are bears that take the fuss about bear. It's lovely to be tidying, isn't it? It's lovely to be neat and tidy, but fuss about bears, they take it just a little bit too far. So, there is a wide range of different bears, and bears obviously have taken a lot from the people dimension when they come here to experience life, and they experience us, and they get ideas from us and they take them back to the Bear Dimension. So the Bear Dimension gets stuff from us and we get stuff from the Bear Dimension. But I think what I can say is, that we aren't really getting enough at the moment from the Bear Dimension. Okay, so that's actually quite a serious situation because we need it And the bear dimension know this. They know that they need the people dimension. Because if they don't have the people dimension, there's nowhere for the bears to come back and forth and have lives and soak up experience and culture and language and places. And that means that the stories that are part of like the magic fuel, if you like, for the bear dimension, they get less. And that's a bad situation. So we are currently, nobody panic, but we are currently in a little bit of a crisis situation. Partly because, let's face it, the people dimension at the moment, could do better in quite a lot of ways. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed. And bears have noticed this. And they really want to help. Partly because it's in their interest, but also because they're very fond of the people dimension. It's a great place, isn't it, Penelope? By the way, I am sort of translating for her a lot. I don't know if you've noticed. If you've noticed her giving the look. She's looking at the screen like that. She's also, because I can see me and her, she's looking back at me. It's like, tell them this, mummy. So, I am telling you that. Like I say, nobody panic. But, there's a lot of room for improvement. And bears are here to be that improvement. And I hope that by watching these videos and hearing the stories, you will start to understand a little bit more about the bear dimension and be able to bring that energy into your life. And that is why we're here. So I hope you've enjoyed that little peek behind the scenes from myself and Miss Penelope Lemon Biscuit here, and we'll see you next time.